What is up, you geezer below tie geezers? It is Chris Modern 9 here. You'll notice right off the bat that it sounds like I have lost my voice. Now, normally, the reason I would pretty much lose my voice is probably because I've been shouting quite a bit, but that's not the case. The reason why I've lost my voice, ladies and gentlemen, is this. I don't think, for one moment in my lifetime, I have laughed so hard in my entire life living as a human being. KIERAN Trippier, congratulations, man. You deserve the plaudits. Everybody, just give yourselves a round of applause for the greatness, the absolute legend that is KIERAN Trippier. What a player, man. Just absolute what. The way he passed that into the goal. I mean, it was just absolutely tremendous. In a derby game, he's looking at his goalkeeper, Hugo Lloris, thinking, trying to get this. And it's gone straight past him. And it's gone into the net. Oh, no, don't get me started. Don't get me started. I'm going to start laughing in a minute. I need to contain myself. I need to compose myself. Whew. It's taken me a couple of takes. All right, anyway, let's get a little bit serious. Much as we want to talk about that own goal by KIERAN Trippier, we need to talk about the other bits and pieces. Okay, so 2-0 against Tottenham. This is a win we needed. This is a win that we needed. This is the beginning of the rebuilding from this club. This is the beginning of the rebuild. I'm sorry in at this point. I am sorry in at this point. I honestly believe right now that, okay, the team selection at the beginning was a bit questionable, but there are players in that game that surprised me. But there were others that were just doing their usual stuff, that not doing enough for the team, and we'll get to that in due course. So let's just talk about the back four. Let's talk about Caballero in goal, because he replaced Kepa. Kepa was dropped because of, well, for obvious reasons. So Caballero was put in. He did a fantastic shift for Chelsea. Absolutely fantastic. Deserved his clean sheet. David Luiz, Rudiger, and dare I say it, Marcus Alonso even had a great game. I've got to be honest, give credit where it's due. I think Marcus Alonso, with all the criticism we've given him this season, he had a fantastic game. He defended really well. He stopped players like, I honestly believe, looking at Spurs' team, starting lineup, you know, when they had Son and when they had Kane and when they had Eriksen, Lamela, I was expecting Alonso to have a real bad day, like really terrible game. But actually, he had Son in his pocket. And I think so did David Luiz, so did Rudiger. They all did. They all had all of these players in their pockets. Tottenham did nothing. They did absolutely nothing in that entire game. And, well, it was credit to our defending because it was just absolutely solid today. It goes to show you what a game like Man City and Chelsea. Yes, we lost the League Cup on penalties, but it goes to show you, if you have the right mentality going into the game, if you have a manager that is willing to adapt and change it up in crucial games like this, you're going to have players like Rudiger, you're going to have players like David Luiz that are going to want to try and adapt along with the manager and actually put in a damn good shift. And I think some of those players at the back for Chelsea did really, really well today. And I've got to commend them for that. Now let's move on to the midfield. Kovacic had a very, very good game. Now, I'm inclined to believe that some of you will disagree with me, that he should have done a little bit better. And yeah, I think you're probably right on that. But give Kovacic his due. I think he won crucial balls in midfield, and he definitely did a shift today. I have to be honest. He did very, very well. I'm very, very commendable with the shift that he put in. Very, very impressed with him. There are a few times that he gave the ball away sometimes, but you know, he made up for it by winning the ball back, and that was very, very key. Because you need those players, especially in a big game like Tottenham. Like, you need some of those players in there to try and win the ball back when it's needed. And I think he did it very well today. Now, let's talk about Jorginho, because Jorginho is... You know what, man? Jorginho, it depresses me. It makes me sad, because right at the beginning of the season, I really wanted this guy to be that one guy to really just inject a little bit of creativity in our team. But the truth is, guys, he offers nothing. He offers absolutely nothing. And it's been like this. You know, during our bad time this season, we've had bad times this season. Let's not take that away. He's been an integral part of that bad spell, and I've got to be honest. Like, I don't know what his purpose is. He gave the ball away more than he created. He puts us under immense pressure. Pressure that's not needed. Pressure that's not required. Jorginho just simply needs a rocket up his arse. Because right now, the way he's playing, he's not good enough. He offers nothing. He offers no creativity whatsoever. I'm not impressed by him at all. He needs to improve now. Kante was fantastic. I think he was very good. He won a lot of balls. He went forward really quickly. He got into spaces. He even crossed the ball. I wasn't expecting Kante to cross balls, but he was able to do it efficiently to create chances. And I think that's something that I wasn't expecting Kante to do. But you know, this is what happens when you put Kante a little bit further forward. He creates. He does things. He becomes a presence. He creates space for himself and tries to and does things and links up play with everybody else around him. And that's pretty important in a team and a player like Kante. Now let's talk about the front three. Eden Hazard didn't have a good game. Now the reason why I say Eden Hazard didn't have a good game, I don't know if it's because he was tired. It's probably because he was tired from the game against Man City. Remember, we did play 120 minutes against Man City in the League Cup final. So we have to expect there are players in that team that are going to look tired or they're going to play tired. And Hazard showed that he was tired from that game. He was just giving balls away. Like, he was trying to make square balls and they were going wayward. He was trying to cut back on certain passes and he was giving it away. There were certain parts of his game that I didn't like. And that's probably due to tiredness. And he did come off eventually for Willian. Was hoping in vain that that substitution wasn't going to come back to bite Sarri in the arse. But, you know, 2-0. Obviously it didn't. But, you know, Higuain... Higuain was okay. I mean, he wasn't fantastic. He wasn't great. But he linked up play well with everybody else around him. There are times when he had an opportunity to finish and he missed it, but, you know, he was alright. He was okay, Higuain. He was alright. Pedro, he was poor in the first half, but he upped his game significantly in the second half. One, with that goal, and two, that clutch defending on the other side of the pitch. When it looked like Eriksen was about to, you know, knock one in, you got Pedro over here with, you know, with that clutch defending, taking the ball away from him, doing a little bit of skill, running away from the penalty box with the ball. I mean, he was just fantastic. That's a pure prime example of somebody with a rocket up his arse from a very, very poor first half. Jorginho, take note. That's exactly how you up your game when you have a terrible first half. That's how you up your game. Take note from what Pedro did. Pedro, like I said, had a poor first half. But in the second half, he invented a rocket and he shoved it up his arse. And he did things. He did things around every pitch. He was over there. He was over there. He scored a goal. A fantastic goal, by the way. Deflected through the legs of... I don't think it was through the legs of Lloris, or maybe have gone sort of to the left or the right of him. But yeah, it went through the legs of Lloris. Went straight in. But yeah, poor first half, but he upped his game in the second half. And ladies and gentlemen, my man of the match goes to KIERAN Trippier. Like, what a player, man. What an absolute player. Just tremendous goal. I mean, it was just pure class from him today. The way he just put the ball, just thought he was going to actually just pass it straight to Lloris. But actually, now, do you know what I'm going to do? I'm just going to pass it straight to the left of him. Or actually, I think it was to the right of him, actually. Just place it straight into the bottom corner. It was absolutely magnificent. Greatest goal KIERAN Trippier's ever scored. I mean, I might be a little bit biased, but I mean, you know, honestly, that to be all serious and everything, that was that was pure comedy gold. That is fried gold. Chelsea fans will hold on to that forever, forever. It's a London derby. Of course, you're gonna get stick. Of course, you're gonna get stuff thrown at you. You know, it's just one of those things. It's a derby. It's a London derby, man. Oh, don't get me started. I'm gonna lose my voice. And then, right at the end of the game, we had all that bust-up right at the beginning, you know, where Harry Kane started getting a little bit aggressive towards the Chelsea players because he was losing. You know, it just capped off a fantastic, fantastic evening. You know, just rubbing it in... You know, just Chelsea fans always revel in absolute delight when we beat Tottenham It's always a glorious moment when we actually beat them. And just the way that we did it, it was just fried gold. It was just fantastic. It was fried gold, lads. Just absolute fried gold. I should really be wearing my glasses. Where are they? There we go, lads. Here they are. We haven't seen these babies since the 2-0 win against Man City. But yeah, there you go, lads. Actually, I won't be putting them on for too long, because otherwise, you know, people might be saying certain things in the comment section. There we go, lads. Let me know what you guys thought of the game in the comment section down below. No doubt in my mind, we're all going to be congratulating Kieran Trippier on a fantastic goal that he scored today. Just, wow. Just absolute wow. I mean, in a London derby like this, the goal could not be any sweeter. Lads, let me know what you guys thought in the comment section down below. And, yeah, I'm going to go and laugh some more and lose my voice. Until the next video, guys, I shall see you later. Hey door, and peace.